Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today we are doing another booster box opening of the Grand Creators. Great news, I was able to get my hands on another 4 boxes. So I opened up 1 box the other day for the channel. Now I've got 2 more boxes, which is going to be for the Patreon opening. So for those of you guys who are considering joining the Patreon, there is going to be another box opening going on over there, as well as all of the other perks that are associated with the Patreon. So if you guys are considering joining or subscribing here to the channel, if you guys haven't already, please do so. So we're going to be opening up 2 booster boxes. I still have not really seen any new information on this pack. So for those of you guys who did not see my other box opening, I'll get this out. I got this mysterious pack, which, okay, so yeah, it seems, so this is upside down. So it just seems like for some reason the pack flap is on the other side. So I don't know why it's weird like this, but all of the other ones are the other way. So as you can see, like the art is the same here, and then it's not just like flipped around. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I just wanted to keep it sealed because I'm not sure what's going on there. It's probably nothing. It's probably not worth anything extra, but it was just cool, so I left it off to the side. But we have ourselves, what is this going to be? 48 packs of the Grand Creators, so we better get to opening this. All right, we did pretty good on our pulls from the last booster box. We were able to get a couple of a pretty good dispersal of like the Exo Sisters, and then the the adventure tokens, which this is an adventure token card. I love this Draco back card. I just love the artwork on here. And then we were able to get a good chunk of the punk cards as well. So that kind of rhymed. That was not intentional. A good chunk of punk. But yeah, hopefully we can maybe see a collector's rare today. Ooh, this card got a little bit damaged up. But yeah, a collector's rare would be really cool. We have an Exo Sister Jabreen. This guy at my locals just last night actually did really good with Exo Sisters. If you guys check out the live stream that I did at my locals, he was playing it there. I'm not sure how often he was at the top table with it, but he did end up getting 2nd place. But at the final of the tournament, his deck didn't really see too much good representation because he got hit by like Red Reboot and stuff like that, and he was playing a very control style version of the deck, so he didn't totally maybe get the best representation of his deck there, but it worked really great throughout the day. So if you guys check out the live stream and want to see some Exo Sisters in play, I'm sure that he's on the camera at some other point. Here we have an Inzektor Ladybug, an Exo Sister Vetus, a Psychic Tracker, a Psychic Wheelator. I keep seeing those 2 cards come back to back. I think that's really funny when that happens. So far, no ultra rares yet. But, so there is kind of like a cheat code to figure out when you're getting an ultra rare. Maybe we'll see it right here. So here we have a rare, and then another rare, and then now here we have a super. So we're not going to be getting one. This is a Magicore Warrior of the Relics for the Adventure Token archetype. But if you don't see the 3rd card as a super rare, then that means that you're going to be getting an ultra rare later in the pack. So I think that's kind of fun. It really builds up the anticipation, so you kind of go pull 1, pull 2. Okay, so we got the Wandering Griffin Rider again for the Adventure Token archetype. Love the artwork on that card. That card is just super cool looking. If there's anything that's really cool about the Adventure Token archetype, is that the artwork is really sick. So, all right, we're gonna get on into an Exo Sister Carpe Divium, a Nanyan, a Jory Punk, Madam Spider, an Exabeetle. All right, on to the next pack. So let me know down in the comments what archetypes you guys are looking forward to here. I would not be surprised if I try to put together all of these because I think that the Punk just looks really cool. The Exo Sisters seems pretty powerful. And then obviously the Adventure Token is just going to get splashed into so much stuff. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys are wanting to see. Here we have an XZ Universe. All right, still no ultras. So I'm betting it's going to be coming up here pretty soon, unless we're getting stiffed in this box. That would really suck. So here we have an Inzektor Ladybug, an E-Telly, an Exo Sister Ellis, okay, and then a Hidden Armory, Torrential Tribute. Really cool reprints in here. We got the E-Telly, Solemn Strike, and Torrential Tribute. Those are like the 3 big staple cards that are in here. Here we have a Castel, Ties of the Brethren, and then an Exo Sister Asophile. Wow, still no ultra. That's crazy. Okay, so we only have 2 packs left here on this side. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Okay, so here we have a Goki Pole, a Zect Caliber, a Thunder Discharge. Okay, so now this is just a rare, so that means that we should be seeing an ultra rare here coming up in a second. So here we have an Insect Imitation, and then an Exo Sister Michalis. Okay, so that's pretty good, not too bad. I think I've pulled 3 of those now, so that's pretty crazy. That card is just a little bit glued to me. I've got my pile of all of the ultras. I did pull a Rite of Aramis here. I don't think I pulled this on camera, but I pulled... yeah, so I've got 3 now of those ones. But yeah, so I was able to pull the Rite of Aramis here. This is probably the most spendy of the spell cards from the Adventure Token archetype. So I was lucky enough to grab that out of a loose pack at my locals yesterday. Here we have a Castel, a Exosister Stella, and then a couple good Inzektor cards. And now we're on to the second side already. And then we do have a whole other box. So I'll try to maybe pick this up a little bit. Here we have a Jory Punk Dangerous Gabu. With this card, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls and negate its effects till the end of this turn. Then if you control a punk monster, gain life points equal to the targeted monster's original attack. That's kind of cool that it's actually just a generic card until you get to the punk cards, the punk part. So this is just a negate an effect monster effect, and then if you have a punk, you gain life points. That's pretty cool. And then I'm assuming that that's searchable through the punk archetype, so that's actually not too bad of a card. That's like an imperm for the deck, but possibly searchable, and it gains you some life points. That effect could have maybe been a little bit better. Ooh, here we go. We have an ultra rare coming. So we have a Forest of Lost Flowers, a Hidden Armory, and then a Rite of Aramis. That is amazing. That's perfect. I was really hoping to pull at least a second of that for that Brave Token engine. Now if we can find the Spellcaster, that would be really cool. Here we have a Goki Pole and Inzektor Dragonfly. Very nice. So we should still have 1 more Ultra in this box, or possibly a Collector's Rare. Hoping to maybe find that. Here we have a Zect Caliber, a Okio Punk Rising Carp, a Gaku Punk Wagon. Wow, I'm really impressed that I even tried to attempt to say that name. Okay, here we have a Goki Pole again, and then an Exo Sister Jabrine, another Torrential Tribute. Pretty cool. Okay, then getting on into a Zecticaliber, another Rising Carp, and then another of the Wygon. Cool. Don't forget, we do have still 1 more box to open, so I'm trying to keep this a little bit quick here now. We have a Zayamin, a Dracoback, and then another of the all of the Insect Imitation for the, I guess, loose support for your for the Inzektor cards. We have a Madam Spider once again. Another Dracoback, another Solemn Strike. We like seeing that. Okay, then getting into a Exosister Carpe Diem, the play on the word of Carpe Diem. I just like that. A Exosister Irene. Here we should be seeing another Ultra. And then a Fateful Adventure. Very nice. This is sort of the one of, I believe, that they're playing for the Adventure Token archetype. So that's very nice to be seeing that as well. We definitely like that. So that is probably going to be our last Ultra, so we're going to probably just flip through these. We have a Dragonfly and then nothing else there. 2 more packs in this box. Okay, and XZ Universe is going to be our super there. And then for the final pack of the box, here we have a Surprise, a Goki Pole, and then a Breath of Resurrection. Okay. So I believe like when these sets started coming out with all of the rares and then the supers and ultras, that they were talking about you could get 3 or 4 ultra rares in a box, but I don't think that's maybe a thing anymore. With this card, it doesn't probably say, but yeah, it would be nice to get 4 ultras in a box. I think that it should be guaranteed that you get 4 ultras in a box. I can't believe that it is, that it isn't. But I guess there's always the chance of getting collector's rares, but it just seems like such a low amount when you just get these 3 ultra rares in a box. But hopefully we'll maybe see a little bit of change in the future. We have an Exosister Carpe Diem, another XZ Universe, and then some other stuff. We're going to try to cruise through this second box if we can. Oh, if I can get this pack open without wrecking everything. Now this will be the pack where there's a collector's rare. Okay, no, never mind. We got the Zayamin again. Next pack. We have a Castel and then a Jory Punk. That was, yeah, that's the Omni, or the Monster Negate. I really like that card. That's pretty cool. All right, next up, what do we got? God, I'm just happy that we got that Rite of Aramis here. That was a very good pull. Nice, getting on into our next Ultra. Here again, we have a little bit of probably packaging damage. Then getting into an Exosister McAllis. Okay, that card must be really, really common to pull. Holy cow. I couldn't imagine if all of those were like the Spellcaster card. We have a Madam Spider here, a Psychic Wielder. Okay. I did hear a story of a guy who bought a case of this and did not get any collector's rares. I find that really hard to believe, but he could have had a mispackaged box. I just saw that in like one of the Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook groups, so hopefully that's not the problem that a lot of people find themselves in. Maybe he was incorrect. Maybe it was like just in a box, but he said case. I don't know. But that was my initial reaction, was maybe he's confused on what's a case and what's a box. But who knows? Maybe he did buy a full case and no collector's rares. That would be really discouraging. So here we have a Castell and then an Irene, and then oh nice, I didn't even really realize that we were going to be getting into another Ultra, so we got another of the Fateful Adventure. That's really good. This Exosister McAllis seems so easy to pull that I believe I pulled two of them in the same box. If you guys saw that first box opening that I did, I believe that I pulled two of them. I could be incorrect, but because again, I said I bought a handful of loose packs from a different locals, so I can't totally remember where those all came from. But here we have another of the Jory Punk, Dangerous Gabu. And then we have 2 packs left here on this side. And we've already pulled 2 Ultras out of here, so probably not going to be seeing another Ultra until we get to the other side. Oh, okay, I guess we had 3 packs, so we got 2 more now by the looks of it. We have a Carpe Diem, and then an Inzektor Procophelina. I don't think that I've even pulled one of these yet, but this was a really nice reprint for all of the B-Trooper players. I think that was a really nice one just for people who hadn't had access to that since it was last printed. I can't even remember where it came out from. But it's probably had like a Megaton reprint and all that stuff, but it's just been a while. On to the second side of the second box, we have a Inzektor Ladybug, and then a Wygon for our super rare there. Not too bad. Next pack, we've got ourselves an E-Telly. This is just amazing to have in a rare now. We have an Exosister Vetus. I think I'm going to move my rare pile off to the side now because it is just getting too big. All right, and then into a Ties of the Brethren, another Rising Carp, and then another of the Inzektor Link. Very nice. We like to see that. B-Troopers, B-Troopers, Bird Up, I've got all of these decks just lined off to the side that I have not put together yet, and I wish I had time. I just don't have the time to do those, but oh man, I want to put together a B-Trooper deck profile so bad, but I'm just assuming there's people who are way more skilled at the deck that could tell people how to play the deck better. But we are getting now into our next super, which is the Zayaman for the Punk archetype. I don't know why I can't hold cards anymore. Okay, we are getting on now into another Castell. We have a Dunnel, a Exosister Jabreen. We've seen quite a bit of that now. But the supers and the rares are going to be highly repetitive whenever you're buying these. This is why this is a very good set to buy the singles in. I just like to make sure that I have an opening for the main channel and for the Patreon. So, wow, a third of the Piccofelina in this box. That is crazy. But yeah, definitely wanted to make sure that I had an opening for the main channel here and the Patreon. So after this, I will be buying the rest of these in singles. Probably won't be doing another opening of this set, but yeah, definitely the singles is where it's at for this set. If you're looking to put together like the Brave archetype and stuff like that, because I mean, as you can see, like we've pulled pretty decent for the Brave token, but that's still in like 2 or 3 boxes. So we are gonna get on now into a Nyan Nyan, and then a Exosister Stella, a Hidden Armory. And then we have, what, 2 packs here left? So Man, hopefully we're going to be seeing another ultra rare here. Or maybe we'll finally find that that collector's. Okay, so this is the pack for an ultra rare. We have an insect imitation, we have a Rise Bell Star Adjuster, and a Rite of Aramis here. Oh my god, that is crazy. That is so good. Wow, a playset of that. That feels very, very good. No collector's rare though. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, yeah, so here we have a Wandering Griffin Rider. Very good pull for the last one. And then my favorite of the rares, we have the Draco back, the rideable dragon. he's rideable. I like that. That's a very good adjective for him. But yeah, I think that it's hopefully we will be getting a collector's rare pull over on the Patreon. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, starting at the lowest, like the $2 level, you guys can check out the box openings that I usually do for the channel should all be at that lowest tier level. So if you guys are interested in more unboxing openings, go ahead and check out the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. But thank you guys for checking out this this opening. I at least now have my playset of the Rite of Aramis here. We'll have to see how I do on my pulls for hopefully getting the Spellcaster. But the Brave engine is starting to look pretty darn good, as well as the Exo Sisters are coming together, and maybe the Punks someday. We did not pull, I did pull the Punk Synchro the other day, though, that felt really good. So I do like this card. This card is just super duper pretty. So hopefully putting the Punk deck together. Again, let me know down in the comments what archetypes you guys are looking forward to, and we will catch you guys for the next opening. Peace.